Here it comes again. Other side. No, that's why I said it's a bit different. Oh, look, it's a cool leather jacket. Look, it's a cool leather jacket.
Hey, how we going? You'll be right. Hey. She's got a towel on her back. Yeah. Bella. Bella. Bad injury, that one.
Look at them Kawasaki.
Jossie, my leg's killing me.
Why are there so many Kawasaki?
Ah, you left your indicator on.
Not seeing any Z100s or 1000s now, are we? Oh, there it is, one over there. There's 1,000 over here. Oh, there you go, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Where's the extras there? Yeah, look, if he turns around, you'll see his butt naked.
You can run, but you can't hide. We go in, we kill. You want dinner? Got a leg, arm, come on, buddy.
The bikes are going around that way, the cars are going this way. Yeah, 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Blocking us off, mate.
You can't get through. You can't get through. So how to get all the bikes?
You have to get the car to the side so we can get the bikes out. Well, what we're running 10 minutes behind time.
My main team.
Correct. Don't do bad things.
Right at the end with the white hair. Oh, there you go. There we go. You just want to give him a line.
Why do you right there?
Yeah.
He's got his door, he got his orange beer.
You want to go up to Coconut, give him a line?
Yeah, I just need to spin around, that's all. How are we sorting out who's going with what? Aren't we doing it?
It's
It's really hard because I don't want to touch the floor because it's hot. It's cold.
We can do one more. How's it going? Just don't kid. Hey. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Everyone gets to say something.
There you go, man. Right, yeah, right. There you go. Take that photo. Where is it? You're right.
You want to say that you're the night rider? Why not?
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, man, how are you, man? Hey, Vince.
You should go do it. Yes, you can. But I'm going to get another one. Which one's that? Oh, yeah. Who's that?
I don't know what that is. I'm looking here.
One more car. One more car for Murray. Do you want to talk to all your boys?
Get rid of them, man. Do you want me to get the photo? Oh, do we come around and take the photo? Someone's behind you, by the way.
Thanks for coming. Fantastic.
Go shake your hand. Do something. Do something. You're never going to get this opportunity again. Do something. You're never going to get the opportunity. You tell me to. Go do it.
Where's Bertram's Winer? Your Bertram's Winer?
Yeah. Hey, Peter.
Thanks, matey. Thank you.
You're not going to get it again. You know you want to. Is that all to do with the glasses important?
Where?
Just behind, with the pink shirt, fake grey hair, just here.
Just come down with me. You've got to find riders, mate. I've seen it, mate.
Ooh, getting on.
Good luck, mate. Good luck. G'day, Vince. How are you? Yeah, good to see you here. You got a pole?
Why not? What are you scared of?
Oh, shit. Sorry, come on. So cool.
Who are you, man? Who are you?
Bloody paparazzi, eh?
Yeah. Pete, is it going to be long, mate?
Love your work, Vince.
These guys are
I only watched it the other night actually again.
Yeah?
Yeah, went hard.
It was on the big screen at Maryborough last night.
Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming to Clunes. Big day's finally here. Looking forward to it. We're going to leave in about a couple of minutes, so if everybody can just stand back from the cars, just 3 or 4 metres back, that'd be great, just so we can get some clearance. We're going to conga line all these cars behind the bikes all the way to Maryborough. Okay? So every car here has got an actor in the car. Okay? So like I say, just stand back, be safe, and we'll get this thing going. All right?
Do it there.
Yeah, I know.
Settle up, boys! Let's settle up!
You ready? You got your spot?
Yeah.
Why not? Still don't know who that is. You have to show me when we get in the car.
They were the blue last year. I saw them good shit.
Yeah?
Harrison died there.
Fair enough. How do you know that?
Just recognising the place now.
Ah.
With that.
Oh my god, my knees, they're dying. Oh. Can I have to move?
I actually got
Why aren't you behind the wheel? Why aren't you behind the wheel?
Have you got That's right.
There's that one in the behind the scenes. Some build. No, that won't be the build. Yeah, it should be older. What? I stop recording now?
Yeah, wait till I actually start moving. I've got to start moving.
We got the chance.
My legs are dying here. There's one guy. Yeah, but they're on the hard concrete. They're sore. What are you, war boys, the 8? And then there's this. There we go. That's what we look for. Yes. Who's this guy? Who's that one?
Oh, humongous. He's on the mask on his face.
Is that one? Is that? Oh man. Does it still look the same? Does it still look the same? Who's this little kid? Probably just bought the car. Look, MFP.
Back him up.
Who's that? Who's that? I know. Oh yeah, wait, what's it? Oh, that one, yeah. Who's that? Ah. Who's that?
Let's stay busy. There's a goose.
Who's that? No, the girl. It's pretty creaky. Who's that? Who was that meant to be?
That was Jesse.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Joanne.
That was Clark.
Become sleepy.
Oh yeah. What's the stunt team?
Oh, there's fun exercise.
Oh, from back then. Why are they all pushing the car? What's that? Who's that thing to be? Who's this kid? Quickly yell at Brendan in every car that passes. Those exhaust ports on the side joining so easy. What do they do?
Alrighty. Let's take it slow.
What's the dog's name? Really? It's really called Dog. You never could think of a name. Oh, he knows who he is.
Yeah.
Come on, take it up. He goes
I think so. Maybe, I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Why didn't you say, here, let me drive and I'll get in? He might be in one of the cars down there. Maybe they didn't have enough Impalas or Night Riders or whatever. Could be engine and bar. Yeah, he might be in one of those. The tow. Number 2.
Let's rock and roll.
Can you get ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Can. Oh, come on, people. There we go.
Take up the slack.
Real slow. Just take a real snap.
Yeah, baby, it's only held on by that. Wee!
EK friendly, brothers.
The platform will increase any people talk intellect. The system, I don't think works. I don't know whether anyone agrees. That's just my opinion. But in order to get to all the scum that lobby and dictate and put propaganda into the marketplace, saying this is the platform and this is that, mine is get rid of all that lobbying and start a voter trading scheme. And you all get a vote, and the winner takes all. And to be president, you have to be a self-made idiot. America's got Trump. And we're only here because of you guys. Thank you very much.
Well, we're going to bring PJ back out. He's got a few things to say. We want to pay some respects to some of the past actors and people that are no longer with us today, so I'll bring PJ on.
G'day everybody. Not everybody can be here today. Some of us, well, I was saying to someone the other day, there'll never be a gathering of Mad Max actors like today. There never will be another one like this because we're all getting old, and quite a few of us have passed away. So right now, I just want to read an honour roll of people involved in our Mad Max 1 who are no longer with us. Jerry Day, who played Ziggy, passed away in 2016. Max Fairchild, Benno, 1946 to 2017. Sheila Florence, May Swayze, 1916 to 1991. Reg Evans, the station master, 1928. Reg passed away in the firehouse in 2009. Jonathan Hardy, Labatouche, 1940 to 2012. Steve Mersham, Roop, 1956 to 2013. George Novak, Scuttle, Stunting, 1952 to 2014. Brian May, music composer, 1934 to 1997. And last but certainly not least, the magnificent Byron Kennedy, producer extraordinaire, 1949 to 1983. Now, often you'll have a moment's silence to commemorate people. But today, all these people were performers and entertainers. And performers and entertainers, what they work for is the appreciation of the audience, for the relationship with their audience. So instead of a moment's silence, I just want us to clap like fuck! It will not be forgotten. And thank you all for keeping the memory of Mad Max alive. This is pretty mind-blowing stuff, so thank you all. We'll see you all shortly. Thank you.
Holiday house down in Geelong. He gave me a rest, down I went, and it was an earthmoving company. And out came the two biggest blokes I've ever seen. They were built like big shadows. And earthmoving guys that never swear. So they gave me the keys. They said, right, there's three of us, there's three brothers, there's three of us home. Our other brother lives up in New South Wales, where we settled a few years. Please enjoy yourself. So we set up, we got the first scene with Jesse playing the saxophone. That was all nice, clear, set. Then we set up when Max was in the house after she'd been killed. So it was up to the ashtrays, after partner was missed, we set up everything in the morning. We finished for the day. Went back to a hotel in Lorne where we were staying, and I was having a drink with the first boy, I went off for a tour, came back, and there was a big bloke on the shoulder and said, what's going on? The next minute, I got a hand around the motorbike, I was really heavy, I was just on the tiptoes. Do anything with me, and then this guy, you were that wrong. He said, you've messed up my house. You were right. And I said, listen, mate, I'm only one Indians, you want a tree. And the first assistant director, the lighting guy's going to get on with the first assistant director. So I said, there's the guy, right over there. And George came out later and paid them off in slabs. So they were away, they were happy. But we had to go down and remove all the gear just in case they came back and ban them all. Yeah, that was my estimate. Thank
you. Another legend just rolled in. Keith McConey, one of the pockets of Mad Max here at the front here. Give him a clap. The reason we're rushing because over here we've got concrete poured enough for all the actors' hands. You jump in it too because you were there. So, and yeah, hand printed in there forever, labelled, and it'll be a monument to Mad Max for you. So thanks for coming. Enjoy the day. Keep plenty of water in yourselves and enjoy it.
Getty, yours.
I've been asking a few questions on Facebook.
Yes, of course, mate.
You told me to get my pencil sharpener.
I did.
I brought some stuff to you to sign.
Okay. They're 30 each. 2 for 50 today.
Yeah, no worries. I'll take them. One of those as well.
Yeah. They're 15.
Look at this stuff here, man. This stuff here is not Mad Max related. It's actually from your other.
So the signings are 15, you understand?
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that's cool. That younger fella there, but you're better looking, don't worry about that.
Yeah,
no?
Absolutely.
I heard that.
Hey, look at this. Check this out. Hey, if there was ever any doubt.
Oh, I remember that guy, the body double you had. Yeah.
He's wrong. So this one's signed down here.
Yeah, yes please,
Do you want it to Nick?
Yes please, yeah. Bloody good car, that one.
Putting the year on every one of these.
You got to drive it,
everybody knows it's right here. Now, mate, you know,
same thing in here too.
You want to be having looked after.
Ah, you shouldn't have been a bit there, mate.
Here's my no, just saying also.
Oh, yeah.
Right out there, yeah, that's it.
Bags.
you've got a photo too. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. You want a photo?
There's your other.
Okay, big stuff.
Mr. Farkas.
Yeah, Gordon. On there.
Good character. Yeah, me, yes, please.
Wow, he's better looking.
We're just looking for somebody with a loose hand.
There we go. All right. Excellent.
So you want the both the books?
Yes, please.
Made out to you?
Yes, please. It's been amazing this movie is still popular after 40 years. Phenomenal, right?
I know. Crazy.
Talked about, watched everything.
Crazy, man. Just crazy.
And that's 50.
What's that? 95. This one?
I don't know how much that was.
How much is that one?
15.
So that's 40, 95, 110.
Yeah.
No worries.
I'll throw one of these in too, guys.
Oh, thanks.
So which one? There's the icon shot. This one.
Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah. Was it you? Were you actually there?
Yeah, that's me.
Pity that didn't make it in the movie, though.
Huh?
Pity that didn't make it in the movie. That would have been a good scene.
Yeah. No, this one or this one?
That one, yeah. Yes, please.
It's signed.
Beautiful.
No worries.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you very much.
You've done well, man.
Thanks for your contribution to the Australian cinema too.
Thanks, buddy. No, thank you.
The merch. What do you like the look of? Yeah?
This one actually.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Do you have any glasses?
Do I yes, I do. Yeah.
Grab a pair of those. And a beanie.
Yes, that's it. Sweet.
Yeah. That's all.
Thank you very much. So, would you like me to sign these?
Yes, please. Yes.
Who to, mate?
To Nick.
Nick, N-I-C-K?
Yeah.
And both of them, yeah?
Yeah.
That's right.
So have you been called up being running an empty too?
Oh, yeah.
They called you up for it?
What?
The sequel to Running an Empty.
Really?
It's called Running an Empty Roastopia.
Never heard of it.
Really?
Haven't heard. No, they haven't called me up. No.
No, I thought, well, you should play the dumb mechanic again.
Yeah.
That was a good. You could do the $50. Can I do the $50 slip on you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, too busy looking at Deborah Conway.
Yeah, leering at Deborah Conway, in fact. And you wanted this one as well, yes? Yeah.
What I'm saying to Steve, I'm saying amazing this movie's still popular after 40 years.
Yeah, it's pretty astonishing.
Not many movies do that.
Okay, so we got 25, and the beanie's 30, so 55, and make it 60. I'll throw them in for $5.
That's for the left hand, eh? There we go.
Good on you, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Do you want a bag?
No, I've got a big wagon here.
Oh, you certainly do.
Reaction,
Yes.
mate.
You didn't have a big partner, and you croaked it pretty early, but you're still in it though.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the important thing, He was there.
To Nick?
Sure. Yeah, Nick, yes, please, yeah. They got Roger Ward as well, he was in there as well, so pretty good, eh? Get on Mamex thing, get signed Chain Reaction. You went in it too, were you?
What's that?
Chain Reaction.
Chain Reaction, no.
It's a good movie too, this one.
Yeah.
It had interesting things about it, didn't it?
It did. Actually
15. And if you want a signed photo as well, then 25 the whole thing, okay?
Yes,
no worries.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one.
And the good thing about your character, Mamex, of course, is we never actually saw him get blown up.
No, that's right.
That's right.
You could be Mamex 5.
Could be a comeback.
As a mutant or a freak or something, you know.
Oh, there's some t-shirts, you're making that. The leg cut off. And Max's dog dead.
It's amazing that movies still talk about 40 years later.
Amazing.
People watch it all the time. It's amazing. How many movies do that? Oh, how much have we got?
20. It was 25 as a sign and a signed photograph.
25?
25, yeah.
No worries.
Thanks.
Should have been.
Very well, thank you.
That's good. G'day. Yeah, I will.
You've seen it before.
Oh, wow. That's a great copy. You've kept it well. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because my copy's all tattered and, you know, looks like crap. This is awesome. So, do you want me to put your name on it? Yeah? And what's your name? N-I-C-K?
Yes. Definitely.
Make sure I do it properly.
I'm just saying to the other actors that it's amazing this movie's still talked about the watch.
40 years.
Yeah.
And it just changed the face of Australian film industry. I know.
It's
Just incredible.
Never get sick of watching it?
No.
I don't know about you, but
No.
I never get sick of watching it. But you watch yourself with them.
Sometimes. I haven't watched it for a long time, but Grantley watched it the other day for the first time in 20 years.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's pretty amazing. We're going to do this.
Pity Mr. Gibson couldn't come down and play it, isn't it?
Yeah.
After all,
He does come down every now and again. And he hangs out a little bit.
He's got a fair bit on his plate.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on.
Of course. I'm sure he could, but what if he could? Yeah. He'd be swamped, that's what happened. Everybody just love him, you know?
It's really funny, you know.
Probably easier for us if we didn't.
You need a break. You need
Oh, it's alright.
No, it's not.
Have one of these, please, too.
Yeah, sure. This one?
Yes, please,
Do you
yes.
want me to sign the back of that one?
Yes, please.
What would you, to Nick?
Nick, yes. I do a bit of a nerdy thing every now and again. I go visit locations.
Oh, yeah, lots of people do.
Yeah, for many years. Lots of people go, oh, I don't sort of do that, but I've been trying to find the florist. We were running away from the bikers and that. And I was talking to Richie, who was a gaffer.
He would know.
And he says, oh, maybe Dandenong somewhere, I can't remember, but you couldn't get the exact location because it's overgrown now.
I don't think it was Dandenong.
He reckoned it was, but there's your foot, the gaffer. The lighting guy, he said it was.
Where's Andrew? He might know too. He was here. Where did we do that running through the bush, Grantley?
Through the trees.
Yeah.
That was fairly close to the old home.
Maisie's. It was too.
That was up on the hill. That was on the road to Ballarat.
Yeah, I didn't think it was Dandenong.
Not Dandenong Rangers.
No.
You meant Ridley Road.
Yeah.
Makes further down.
All gets a bit hazy.
I know someone coming. Alright, okay, what do we got?
So that was 15 and 25, 15, what was that? 40 bucks. Gosh. Mine's going to mush.
parallel lines, lifted the bitumen off, dug out underneath, put foam rubber underneath, and then had the bitumen back on top of the foam rubber. And the only deal was he had to run right over the actual elbow, so my arm could go in and come out. So yeah, so it never actually got crushed. You know the hardest thing of that job is to keep the face away from the bloody exhaust pipe, because the exhaust pipe was red hot.
Of course, the next step is you see the back wheel of the bike. It looks like you started off like they didn't right over your arm. Took off and spun the wheels.
That was after the arm.
Okay.
That was a different person. That was just one of those moments when it was something invented on the spot because we had the saw there.
Just my name.
Right, we'll do it.
Very good for its time.
45.
Well, it looked good.
Nick's my name. Nick.
Nick, hey.
Could you sign this for me, please?
Yeah.
It's not Mad Max, but you were in that too, so...
Good on you, mate.
Yeah. Just find a little spot. Somewhere if you can.
I
wouldn't work.
I thought
maybe here, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Was it a silver one, maybe?
I thought I did. Maybe that's black. You haven't got a silver, have you? No. I'll do it down here.
So do you believe in heroes anymore?
You want that, Dan? You want that?
Yeah, no, that's all right. Okay. Yeah. That's great. Okay, give you this one too, please.
Okay.
What do we got?
It's 30 with both.
No worries.
Oh, thank you.
I heard somebody said one day that you went to go use a toilet, and Mel Gibson was in the toilet many years ago.
Yeah.
And there was a security guard there. He said, "What did you say? Well hung, I can't use the toilet." Is that true? Did you say that?
Yeah. It was at the Scottish film that Mel was in.
Braveheart.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
At the premiere.
Yeah.
He went. The film broke down, and everybody sort of went off to the toilet because it was looking a long film. And he went into the toilet, and I didn't know. And I went to go in, and the fucking security guard said, "You know, it's like fucking assholes." So when I stormed in, he goes, "Hey, you Fifi."
Really?
Yeah. Wiped his fucking hands.
Oh shit.
That's dirty bastard.
What a story, eh?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Alright, thank you. Is that an outtake, is it? Is that an outtake or from the movie?
Yeah. I don't know where it came from. That was sent
It
to
doesn't
me.
look like it's from the movie. It looks
rehearsal one.
Unless it was up on the cutting room floor, maybe. Because it wasn't in the studio.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say. Could you sign that one for us?
Do you want on the front?
Yeah. No, it's Nick.
To Nick?
Yeah, Nick. Yeah. That'll do. Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
And that's that one.
25.
25.
Thank you.
Can you believe it? People still talk about the movie this 40 years later. It's amazing that
Didn't think they ever get
obviously when you made it you wouldn't have thought it was nothing, but when you made the movie obviously you thought it was nothing, but
I knew it was good.
40
I
years
always knew
later,
it was good, but I never thought it...
not many movies make it that far.
I never thought it was going to be like this.
I must watch it like 10 times a year, you know. Sick of it.
It's just people talk about it. It's just
worldwide too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Clunk, here to serve you.
Nick's my name, and that's you.
Well, it was me then.
It was then, yeah.
Yeah.
Still the same person. No different.
Oh yeah, same person, but I look at all my co-cast, and we were at lunch, and we all looked at each other and like fuck. You know, we were there like we almost didn't talk to each other because, you know, I think none of us knew how old we grew.
Time marches on. You know the problem is though, because it's so popular, people keep watching it and they think the people are still the same age. When they come and see you, hang on, that's not, it doesn't look like that. Why is your humongous so small? You know? All this sort of stuff.
You know, so yeah, I mean, I was 30.
30 years old.
Now I'm 70, you know.
And you got to be with the man of Muggleton too, which is pretty
Yeah, she did very well to herself.
She's not even credited in the movie.
She was in Prisoner for a number of years.
Yeah, good actress, but she wasn't credited in Prisoner. She was no credit in Mad Max.
Probably not. She was probably an extra, you know.
Yeah.
Only for one day during that scene at the beach.
Yeah. With those panties, the leopard skin.
Yeah, no, she was. I mean, you know, the shoot was so hot, it was 42 degrees. And to be honest with you, I never even looked at her.
Actually, buy this one, actually, got to buy
this one?
Yes, please, yeah. Sign it.
Hold on. Damien, oui. La voiture. Ah, merde, merci. So I've put a little arrow, you know, so.
Oh, we know who you are.
Yeah.
And we know who you are.
We know who you are.
Yeah, we know who you are. So do I put it to your name?
Yeah, Nick.
Nick?
Yeah.
Are you past documenting the money?
So you've actually never seen the film? Yeah, you have. Oh, I know, that's so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Well, that's the baby. It hasn't changed for us.
How much we got?
20 bucks.
No worries.
I wanted to be a little cheaper. I thought the price was a bit high, to be honest with you. So everybody's asking for 25, but I thought it's a bit much.
Brings pleasure to us anyway. It doesn't matter. Brings pleasure to us. It doesn't matter.
And those are proper photos.
Yeah.
They're not print out of a, you know, they're proper photos.
Yeah.
So the guy who did them for me, he said they won't fade for 20 years. Which is good, you know.
That's good. Actually, this scene here with the girl that's in the Chevy, Kim Sullivan, when the goose goes to help her, she's carrying like this. There's a rock next to her head with certain markings on it. I went back to this location many years later and found the same rock.
No.
You did. I took a photo of it. Let's see if I can find it.
$30. There you go. That is incredible.
It is. It's amazing that
that is incredible. We are shooting a documentary.
Yep.
Would you like to say this in front of a camera?
I'll find the photo, then I can.
Because if this is true, I'll call the producer straight away and tell him, because he's around with 4 cameras. And because we are shooting a documentary about me and the Mad Max culture. And that story of yours, if true, is just unbelievable.
There's the rock there. You see the rock next to it, the same markings? And that hadn't moved for like
He found the bloody rock. That is the most unbelievable story.
I'm really nerdy and I look for little details.
Would you like to do this in front of a camera?
Do you want to go find
Should I?
Phil?
I'll be famous.
You'd be famous.
I can sign autographs.
I'm not sure that he'll keep it, but you know.
Yeah. I got the original photo at home, but
we need to give me.
I'll take him to find Phil.
To find Phil or Eddie. Do you know where they are?
Yes, yeah.
Can you hang around for a while? Yeah, please. Phil or Eddie, you know, either one.
Now, would you talk to this gentleman here?
Because don't forget your phone.
Yeah. Put that in there, Max.
C'est quoi, il a gardé le caillou de...
Ça, c'est incroyable.
Il a gardé le caillou du montage.
So, mais c'était pas un montage. How many years after did you find this rock?
Maybe 2000, maybe.
2000. From 78, so that's 22 years after.
Yeah, it's probably still there. I was going to.
But did you take it?
No, I didn't take it.
Oh, you did not knock it?
No, that wasn't mine. You know what I did take though? When Max and Jesse goes to the records, change of spare time.
Yeah.
On the wall, there's a sign that says "Inquiries, please enter." I took that sign because they knocked that building down.
Did they?
I thought if I don't take it now, it'll be gone forever.
Which building?
The records.
Oh yeah, in about 2000 they knocked it down.
Yeah, but he took the sign.
Inquiries, please enter. I took that.
He found the sign.
You got the sign?
And I show you something else he found. This is unbelievable.
Found or stole?
Well, I wish you would have stolen it, really, because you remember when we smashed the car?
Yeah, I wasn't there, but...
Yeah, but Kim, you remember that shot. So Kim is here, you know, and the goose say, calm down, girl, it's all good.
Yeah.
And this is his rock here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Found the rock?
He found it and took a photo of it. He should have bloody picked it.
You know, I went there 10 years ago with a German guy, I went to that location, and he was collecting bits and pieces everywhere. And where that crash was, the Chevy crash, we found a little bit of orange tail light lens. We don't know for sure, but there's a good chance it was from the Chevy, a little bit of orange plastic lens, you know.
All right.
With his camera here.
Take them to. Have you found Eddie? Or? Oh, Eddie. Try to maybe go in the lounge over there. This guy has got an amazing story. Amazing. Okay. Tell him he could be on camera. Okay. This is the producer, so go with him. Huh?
No, I just got other stuff on King straight here. So yeah, we'll make some. We're getting stopped every so often.
So what have you got in the cart?
Yeah. What time are they supposed to do the camera?
Oh, right.
Yeah, remember the Chain Reaction? Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Got them, some of them to sign that. We're going to get Hugh Byrne to sign that as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before I go to get an ice cream.
Yes.
Okay, that wrecking yard.
Yes.
It's been pulled down in 2000, but I went there a few years before that, and I love getting anything I can that was seen on screen. So the main door that you go into,
yes,
the records, got a sign saying inquiries, please enter. I ripped that off because I thought if that goes, it'll be gone forever.
Yeah.
And there's a paling.
Yeah.
It's got a chip out of it, very distinct. And I took that as well, the weatherboard. So I thought if that goes, it'll be gone forever.
He was a great actor, that actor, Nick Lathoris.
Yeah. And he co-wrote Fury Road as well.
Yeah, he works with George a lot now. Yeah.
Oh, mate, she's not here.
Yeah, he's sort of a bit of a reclusive in some ways, you know. It's tough when you're a bit shy and like that, you know. A lot of actors are shy. Yeah. But he's awesome. I loved his work in that. What the bloody fuck you think you're doing?
There was nowhere near the beach at all, of course.
I know.
Long distance, you know.
I know.
Just down the beach, bloody half an hour away or something.
Smoke and mirrors.
Hollywood almost, eh?
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh, should I tell you that?
No, that's awesome.
I've had them forever. He'll probably inherit those.
Yeah.
But I know he'll get them. Probably not worth much, but...
One day you never know. Yeah. You never know, you can always try and sell them.
Do you have anything that...
I've got the I've got a card, I've got a hat, I've got some stubby holders, so
yeah, I'll take one of these.
Yeah, I'll give one of each for $25 if you want, or
what's that for 25?
All three of them if you want.
Oh yeah, I'll take all.
Do you want anything written in particular, or
I'll just to Nick.
To Nick?
Yeah.
50 and 25.
When was the last time you watched her?
Oh. I reckon we had it on with the kids probably in November when they contacted me about coming here today.
Oh yeah.
And the kids still are going like, what's the big deal? So quite amazing to be honest.
I'd just say it's amazing that in 40 years people still talk about it.
Yeah.
Watch it. I must watch it like 10 times a year.
Is that right?
When they put out Blu-ray and surround sound, it's like watch the originals in mono, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's like unbelievable. I'm great they done that.
There we go.
That's great.
Yep.
Okay.
If there was a
So what do you got
goose bike here, I'd find David. And we'd sit on
Yeah, thank you.
get that copy of the photos.
There we are, mate.
And have you been back to see that house at all? No. I don't think you would have.
No, I was just asking then actually, where is it?
Oh, it's Fairhaven. Fairhaven's Inlet.
Yeah.
I've been back a few times. I looked on there. Somebody sold it for $700,000 20 years ago or something. And somebody decked it out, completely modernised it, all modern appliances and that.
Oh, right.
They call it, come stay at Mad Max's beach house. Who the hell would want to go and stay there? It doesn't resemble...
You've ruined it.
If I'm renting that out, I want to look the same, the orange,
That's right.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah.
Spots, toys.
Yeah. And you'd market it to the Japanese guys that are here.
Oh, yeah.
Are absolutely
$3,000 a weekend they're asking for that.
Wow.
I don't think you get many people staying at $3,000 because it doesn't look the same.
No.
It's
$3,000.
$3,000 a month, a week.
Yeah.
A weekend.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Incredible. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Great to meet you.
Eagle, Mr. Eagle. It's a great soundtrack, great music. They got Steve Bisley as well and Tim Burns. So.
Very good.
That'll be 40, Nick. Do you want a photo with him?
No, I don't think so. He didn't get his makeup done today.
It's fair enough.
So is this a threshold moment we're doing here? Or?
It is.
What a wonderful
Sorry,
philosophy you have.
Yes, you've probably heard that about a few long times.
No, actually.
Really?
I don't think you've heard it at all.
Really?
Yeah. So that's 40 for those two.
Yeah, no, the match?
Hey?
Yeah, the match? The crew badge, I will get it.
Crew one. Which one's the crew badge? The one in the plastic?
There's a limited edition, $79. There's only 79 of them in the world.
Yeah.
Here's one for 25. They're about limited. There's only about 200.
What's the difference between the two?
This one's stamped on the back.
Oh, I see.
Who's autographed.
Yeah.
It's actually numbered.
Numbered, yeah.
So it's actually etched into the badge itself.
Oh, cool. I'll take one of them.
Yeah.
Very good.
A bit expensive.
It's only money.
Yeah, it is only money. That's true.
Hey, it's what you give for us.
Okay. It's what you give back then.
But your contribution to Australian cinema was
negligible.
And he was in the franchise twice. Jay Morton. I mean, what else? That's just. Where are the others? How they weren't in there twice? You were. Awesome. All right, how much we got?
119 altogether.
Jesus, you're very generous.
And if you've got close, yeah, that's
Throws on the mic, right? No, we didn't get it. It's only once, the 40th anniversary. It doesn't come around very often, this.
No, it doesn't.
And they said...
I'm probably not going to see the next one.
Well, I hope you do, but...
Oh, so do I.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
No worries.
That's your badge there. Yeah, so it tells you all about the badge, but yeah, 79, that's it.
No worries, that's great. Thank you.
79 on the planet. That's good.
79 on the planet.
Can I put the photo in there?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Pleasure, thank you.
I know who you are.
Yeah. Mr. Wells is my father, and he passed away.
And that's your grandson, isn't it, Darcy? I've seen him in a video.
Please don't tell him his head is like.
That's good.
The reason he's sitting down is every time he stands up, he goes, oh.
Yeah, the head too.
He's cheeky. Yes, what can I do you for?
So, what do you have?
Well, there's a whole thing on the table behind me. You can go around and have a look if you want. How are you?
Good, Have you seen the guy that dressed up as Wes?
Yes, I had a photograph taken with him. I've seen him before. I had a couple of shows that I've done. He comes to the States.
What do you think of it?
He's pretty good. He's a little chubby, but he's
There you go. Thanks.
You know, when I first saw that, I thought, why is it my next character? Even without watching them.
Anyway, like this, buddy.
Thank you so much.
No worries. It'll cost you $40. Right? It'll cost you $40.
Yep. No worries.
Not here to me.
What? You're paying you?
Nothing. Saying how sweet you are.
You should flex on Humongous and go, who's bigger? You should do it. Do it.
No.
Do it and then we can get a photo. It'll be great. Do it. No, you want to do it. Why not? Why not? It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Do it. Yeah, so do it. It'll be great for me. No! I'm not worthy of Lord Humongous.
Enjoy. Please do not let your car be stolen because my name is all over the friggin' front.
You had to sit on the cruise, you know. It was very hard.
Sorry, that, please. I was going to ask why there are no science, weird science pictures. You're going back there, yeah.
They said not to put everything out on the table.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
My name's Nick.
Your name is?
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah.
N-I-C-K?
Yes. So was this character based off Wes or any bit of Wes in that?
It was very similar, but because Warner Brothers got all pissy and we're going to sue them, what they did was they changed. I have the tattoo on my head, the costume slightly changed, feather in my head.
Copyright.
And that's all they needed to do to go, fuck you, because it wasn't the same character.
I tell you what, it's the delivery of your lines in your face really make it in that. It's like that. That's really, really good. It's a very funny movie too.
It is. It's good. John Hughes directed it. John Hughes. He did all the kids movies like Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, all those.
Yes.
Really nice man. Great director. A lot of fun.
Hasn't done much lately though.
He's dead. He passed away very young. I think he was like 42 or 44. Lived in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
That was the only reason I did it, because I didn't want to reprise the character. But because he was directing it, I went, he does good shit.
Yeah.
So I had fun with it.
Did you get jealous of that guy in Clunes with the arseless chaps? He took your pants.
No, because my ass is better.
I wouldn't be walking around public like that though, with my ass hanging out.
I did, bro.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, but you got paid for it though, so. And your legendary status, so.
No. We put it on. Promote the 40th anniversary.
How much we got for that one?
40.
So yeah, we got that.
I'll leave it to go to.
Okay, somewhere in here I know I've got money. Here we go. That's 10 for you. Do you want to get us?
Give me 30.
All right, yeah.
I'll give it to you.
All right.
Did you get your bag?
Maybe is that like an outtake or something?
Yep.
That didn't make in the movie, that one. That's an outtake, that one.
Sorry?
That's an outtake, this one, is it? Or was it in the movie, this scene?
Yes, it was.
I don't remember it. I only watched it like 100 times.
Well, I can't tell, right? Because
I know they took that picture when I supposed to put the nitro on.
Yeah.
To get the burning shit, right? Yeah, you could be right. You could be right. I haven't been thinking.
But I just don't recall it, that's all. Could you sign that for me, please?
Who are going to sign it to? Nick?
Thank you. It's iconic. You know Think of it. When are you going to get the chance to do it again with Lord Humongous?
So the scene that's coming in the back of your head, it shows the back of the mask.
Yeah, it's the veins. Yeah, veins, It was me, but it was it's a scalp. It's a scalp, and they have pushing veins, pumping veins, so it looks real.
A few strands of hair.
Yeah, well.
Have you got a copy of this mask at home?
I wish. George Miller has it. $40, man.
Is it that other dude? Dressed up like you?
Yeah, it's a friend. Yeah, it's good. Thank you very much. Going to take your photo?
Oh no, I'm good.
No, you're good? All right, Nick. Nice to meet you.
Nick? Yeah. Go grab one of these. Sign, please. So I got a friend of mine, he was in a movie with you, called Body Melt.
Body Melt?
Yeah, he was a little one that came in the Monaro, he was all one of the short ones.
Oh, yeah?
That's my mate. He said you're a good fella.
Well, there are bigger idiots from there around.
Sorry?
You've done so much great work, Vince.
Apparently.
Prisoner and everything, it's just, I've watched it all, it's amazing. And this is even more amazing, this is 40 years old, and people still talk about it today.
Yeah.
Not many movies on there as well. People forget about it, but it's now. And they're here and they watch it, it's a car. It's amazing. But thanks for your contribution to the Australian cinema. It's really good stuff you do. All the actors, what they do, it's really good for us.
Now, did you have a...
How much of that one?
Do you have your... Yeah, there's 20.
No worries.
Did you have your own pen at all? Or... No, because I just like some people... we've got a...
So that's the way the comments be.
Right. Oh, so the others are upside. No worries, thanks very much.
Oh, the card is behind you.
Huh?
Me, I'm behind.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Great day. Thank you. See you.
Too bloody bright to see anything. Painting right. Challenge him to an arm wrestle. You should. I doubt they're really going too slow. And there's a car in front. Humongous.
don't you?
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Just to see.
Yeah, just to see.
You're looking at humongous now, you're going to see Wes as well. You spoke to him, you actually talked to him.
They shouldn't do this unrealistic. I don't get why they didn't have a full ramp. If he slips, well, that's just gonna ruin it. Good one. Do you want to be in the right in front. Right in front. He's all naked. I don't remember an old naked dude in the movie. Oh look, they were going to film it with high quality content.
Alright, the people are gathering.
Yeah.
That's a good guy. Looks like a good guy. That's a penny. Oh, that was
Oh yeah, I always wanted to get his arm. That's what I wanted.
Did you ever? I said, did you ever? Did you ever?
What is he doing? Huh? You understand? Oh. I want to stand closer for fucking fun. What do you want me to do? Why is there an old naked dude in the place?
we're going to spend...
Full cook in there, but you know.
Hey, GG.
Makes sense, I guess.
I'll probably get something that's not going to make any difference.
How is this old?
Here we go.
I got a card.
Give us your phone, Cody. I'll take it.
Oh, shut up.
What you got?
All good.
Survived.
Get it good?
Yeah, I followed it.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. But he wasn't even driving though.
Sitting in the car.
Let's go.
Do it again. That drone got some new footage. Yeah.
Yeah, the CFA friggin'
Take a piece of dirt.
Maybe this is come on.
Please take souvenirs. You've got to clear the
I don't think so.
Don't touch yourself.
You got it? Caught him with the blade, yeah.